Hello and welcome to AVForums coverage of 2011's EuroGamer Expo. The event is the largest of its kind in the UK, and this year it was hosted once again in London's Earls Court. We snagged interviews with representatives from cloud gaming service Onlive, Special Effect, and forthcoming indie title Awesomenauts. There was a predictable buzz around a number of the more feverishly anticipated games, including Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3 and Batman Arkham City. And in addition to the AAA titles, there was a lot going on at the periphery, with a fantastic turnout from indie developers and hardware manufacturers. Onlive launched in the UK on the first day of the expo with an all-out charm offensive, including a micro-console giveaway that attracted huge queues. We asked product manager Andre Srinivasan to talk us through exactly what the service has to offer.
Onlive is on-demand gaming. Play your games on your devices wherever you are. You give us 3 megabits, we'll set you up. Right now we're available on PC and Mac. We also have a micro console that connects directly to your TV, and it also has the connections for your home theater so you can get the full surround. We've announced availability later this year on tablets, iPad, and Android, as well as pre-install on Google TV and Blu-ray. As of today, we have almost 150 games. We have day-and-date releases on Deus Ex and Space Marines. Saints Row is coming. Limbo. I mean, basically, if you have a game that you like to play, we probably have it or we're getting it. Pricing on games ranges from $199 to $39.99. The micro console, if you want to plug it into your TV, is $69.99. But if you just want to play on your PC or Mac, the client is free to install. Go to onlive.co.uk, download the client, sign up for free, play pretty much any game as a demo for up to 30 minutes. And it's not a demo version of the game, it is the game. At the end of your demo session, if you want to continue playing, buy the game, continue as if you were, never quit. We definitely believe that the future of gaming is cloud-based. Why should a gamer be forced to take their game and lock it to a console or a PC? We think that gamers should be able to play, they have a few minutes and they have their tablet, pull it out and start playing, and they shouldn't be limited to the kind of games that they're playing.
Onlive wasn't the only hardware on show. The Special Effects stand was attracting a lot of attention with a playable version of Trackmania that could be controlled with your eyes. Here's Dr. Mick Donegan, who told us all about what the Special Effect charity aims to achieve and why he set it up.
Okay, Special Effect was set up because we wanted more people to be able to play games, and those more people are people with disabilities, all disabilities, physical, sensory, learning difficulties, because we realised that there was a huge group of people who could benefit immensely. Basically, we'll use any technology. We'll demonstrate it's whatever somebody can do, whether it because of their learning difficulties or physical difficulties. Whatever they can do. Some people might not be able to control their movements very well. Some people might be paralysed and only able to move their eyes. And what we thought we'd demonstrate on the stand today is a way of controlling the computer, even if you can only move your eyes or can only control the movement of your eyes. So most importantly, in the long term, we're here to liaise and collaborate with developers. So if any, and we're beginning to do that because of what we're doing. A lot of what we do are changes to the software after the event, to find a way in after the software has been created, to retrofit. Sure. But we're in the long term, we're saying we've got this expertise. If any developers, no matter how small or large, want to involve us in when they're updating or creating a piece of software, great. We can come to you, you can come to us. We'll talk about the software, what changes you could make, and then it's up to them to decide whether those suggestions are cost effective or not. And if they're not, then fine. It's a very competitive industry, and that's fine. But often it's just something that would take about 2 or 3 minutes programming that could make a world of difference.
Special Effects is a charity that deserves all gamers' support, If you want to find out more, they can be found at www.specialeffect.org.uk. Elsewhere, Rocksteady's Batman Arkham City was proving hugely popular with fans. Prominently located and featuring a life-size statue of the Dark Knight himself, the Batman stand had some of the longest queues around. Two games with a surprisingly small presence were Mass Effect 3 and Uncharted 3. It was hard to form a judgment on Shepard's final adventure in the time we had with it, but our hands-on with Uncharted's reworked multiplayer was a lot of fun and promises to add a new dimension to the franchise, unlike the 3D, which added very little except a slight sense of nausea. One of the indie games that really caught our eye was Awesomenauts. It's developed by the Dutch outfit Romino Games, who were responsible for the original freeware version of The Blob. We got some time with Robin Mayer, producer of Awesomenauts.
So Awesomenauts is kind of like a 2D take on League of Legends and Dota. It's a bit more accessible because of its 2D take, and it's also on consoles, which kind of means it reaches out to a new audience instead of the usual PC crowd. We have one game mode, which is just a 3-on-3 objective-based multiplayer. You have 3 people on each team, red versus blue, and their objective is to destroy the enemy base. And to do that, they need to destroy enemy turrets, help their minions get close enough so they can slowly push through, take turrets down, and then eventually reach the enemy base. But as the enemy's trying to do the same, it kind of becomes a tug-of-war style Super Smash arcade action. What you see in many downloadable games is that if they have a multiplayer component, what you need to do is go into a lobby, and then it says searching for players, and you have to wait until the entire match fills up, and then you can only start. But the problem is that whenever someone joins, he looks around for like 30 seconds and then leaves, and another guy comes in and he leaves like 5 seconds. So it's very hard to actually get a match going, even though there are quite a few people checking out whether there's a game available. So what we did is, when you hit matchmaking, the game does a quick search of whether or not there's a game available, and when there isn't, it just starts a game with just you against bots. But the lobby system actually keeps running in the background, so as more people enter matchmaking, they just replace one of the bots that are in the game. And so rather than waiting in the lobby for the game to fill up, you can just start playing, and then players will join in over time. Right now we're in beta, so the game is almost finished, just the last bits. And we're aiming for a release in late November or early December. It's going to be for Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. 800 Microsoft points, which is around £7, I assume, or the equivalent on PlayStation Network.
The EuroGamer Expo is almost unrecognisable compared with its earlier years. The scale of the event is huge and attracts a range of fans and press. Organisationally, this year's event was a big success. From all of us here at AVForums, thanks for watching.